Hello everyone, I'm Timaeus and we're back with another quest guide. Today we're doing the Knight's Sword. The objective is to replace a lost heritage sword. The squire for the knight lost a sword, so now we have to help him make a replacement that is suitable. Since it is a heirloom item, heritage item, can be it's not as straightforward as just go into the furnace and then just smithing an iron sword or whatever. There's a bit more steps involved. For requirements, you need a mining level of at least 10 and have with you these items: one red berry pie, one pickaxe. Later on you'll need it, and at least 2 iron bar. Exactly 2 iron bar. If you want to make a copy of the heritage sword for yourself, bring another 2 iron bar. So 4 in total. So bring only 2 iron bar to do the quest. Bring another 2 if you want to make a copy for yourself. For optional stuff, become a level greater than 20 because when you start to mine the blurite ore, this special material inside a dungeon, there's a bunch of ice giants level 60 something and ice knights. I think they can hit up to 8 or 12 HP. So make sure you have some food, especially if you're lower combat level, and or your mining is not really that high. So it might take you some time to actually mine the ore. And some energy potion is very useful. And a way to fast travel to the White Knight's castle 3 times in total. You can use the Fowler teleport tablets, push right there, then just head your way yourself. It's very straightforward right there. Way to fast travel to the Varric Palace, where we have to go shortly after starting the quest. You can just use a Varric teleport tablets, and very close as well. And the most annoying one is Thurgo's hut. Thurgo is an Incando dwarf, one of the last, I guess, great dwarf tribes that makes similar swords to the one we need to make. He's all the way in his hut, and I guess in retirement, all over here. So unfortunately, there's really no convenient way to fast travel to this area that I know of, anyway. The next, I guess, most accessible way of doing this is using the Amulet of Glory to drain your village, push it right there, and then just running your way all the way down here, all the way to this lower peninsula. That's basically the only way I kind of know how to do this. Given I guess where you'll probably be when you start this quest, you probably won't have unlocked fair rings, stuff like that. So the lowest, I guess, accessible way of doing this is just using the Amulet of Glory to join your village. Okay, so make sure you have your required items, like your iron bars, your pickaxe, and also your optional items, such as energy potions and fast travel mechanisms. Once you have everything, make your way to the White Knight's castle, which is in Fowler. You can use the Fowler teleport tablet like I did, head your way south into its castle, very close by. And then once you're here inside this courtyard, we're going to talk to Squire. There's only one Squire. Hello, I am Squire to Sir Viven. And how is life as a Squire? Ask him that. Well, Sir Viven is a good guy to work for, however, I'm in a bit of a trouble. I've gone and lost Sir Viven's sword. To now say, I can make another one for you if you like. Thanks for the offer. I'd be surprised if you could though, because this is a family heirloom. It has been passed down through Viven's family for 5 generations. So I guess that's at least 100 years down the lineage. It was originally made by the Incando dwarves, who were a particularly skilled tribe of dwarven smiths. I doubt anyone else could make such a thing. Okay, so So would these drawers make another one? I'm not 100% sure the Encanto tribe exists at all. I think Weldo, the Palace, Librarian, and Varrock should know. Oops, sorry about it guys, my recording just stopped by itself. Anyhow, I am back. He has done a lot of research on the races of Lynor. I don't suppose you could try and track them down for me. I've gotten so much work to do. Start the quest. Okay, I'll give it a go. Thank you very much. As I say, the best place to start is with Weldo. Alright, so yeah, so that's like the second time it kind of collapsed on me, my recording. So hopefully this will be a quick quest. Let's get this done. Anyway, so to make your way to the Varrock Palace, you can use the Varrock Teleport Tablet like I did. And once you're at the Varrock Palace, head your way north. Once you're at Varrock, head your way north into the palace, and head away in, north on the first floor. The library is just inside the first floor all the way north, and that's the library right there. Yeah, I'm sorry if like my recording stops frequently during this quest. I have no idea why it's doing that. Anyway, once you're here, I'm going to talk to Weldo. Hello, stranger. Alright, what do you know about the Encanto dwarves? The Encanto dwarves, you say? Yes, for hundreds of years they were the world's most skilled smiths. They used secret smithing knowledge passed down from generation to generation. Unfortunately, about a century ago, the once thriving race was wiped out during the barbarian invasions of that time. So there are no Encanto dwarves left at all? I believe a few of them survived, but with the bulk of their population destroyed, their numbers have dwindled even further down. They tend to keep to themselves, and they tend not to tell people they're descendants of the Encanto, which is why people think the tribe is extinct. However, you could try talking to you could try taking them some red berry pie. They really like red berry pie. I believe I remember a couple living in Asgarnia near the cliffs on the Asgarnian Salvan Peninsula, which is just straight down Porcerim. So make your way to make your way to Porcerim. So the peninsula he's talking about is all the way down here. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Let me just slow down for a little bit. All the way down here. This is where the Encanto couple is. So let me just walk my way all the way over here from Draenor Village. And here we are. So talk to him and give him a red berry pie. Would you like a red berry pie? Oh, I never say no to a red berry pie. We Encanto dwarves love them. They're great. There's a pie. Eats the pie. And pats his stomach. Huh, job well done. By Guthix, that was a good pie. Anyone who makes pie like that has to be a good person. Can you make a special sword for me? Well, after bringing me my favorite food, I guess I could give it a go. What sort of sword is it? I need you to make a sword for one of Faldor's knights. He had one which was passed down through 5 generations, but his squire has lost it. We need an exact copy. A nice sword, eh? Well, I need to know exactly how it looked before, so I can make it properly. All the Faldorian knights used to have swords with unique designs according to their position. Could you bring me a picture of it or something? I'll go and ask the squire and see if I can find one. And make your way back to Faldor. Yep, let's go back to the squire. And there it is. So I need a copy of a picture so I can properly make the sword. A picture, the only thing I can think of is a small portrait in Survivance father. Survivance keep it in his cupboard in his room, I think. I'll get that then. Please don't let him catch you. He mustn't know what happened. So now head your way into this east area of the castle and up this ladder. And then head your way west and then climb up this staircase. And we'll basically be almost at Survivance room. Head your way into this south door, and this is Survivance room. So before you open this cupboard, kind of lock the door, make sure he's outside, and then just search it and just take it from him. You find a small portrait in here which you take, and you can't really see the portrait, but that's basically what we need. So now let's give Thurgold, the encampment dwarf in the Southern Peninsula, this portrait. About that sword, have you got a picture of the sword for me? I have found a picture of a sword I would like you to make. You'll need to get some stuff for me to make this. I'll need 2 iron bars to make the sword. I'll also need an ore called Blurite. Blurite is useless for making actual weapons except crossbows, but I'll need some as decoration for the sword's hilt. It's a fairly rare ore. The only place I know how to get it is under this cliff here, so this cliff right there. But it is heavily guarded by very powerful ice giants. Most of the rocks in that cliff are pretty much useless and don't contain any much value, but there's definitely some blurites in there, definitely. You need a bit of mining experience, so mining level greater than 10, to actually be able to find and mine it. Okay. Now, so once you, anyway, so that's basically giving him the portrait. Okay, so once you have finished that up, head your way up this cliff. Make sure you have your pickaxe and some food in case you're, especially if you're lower combat level, because you may get wiped out. Climb into this trapdoor, and then just gotta make your way straightforwardly into this area, this ice giant's ice warrior area. And you can see there's some blurites scattered around. Yeah, it's just be careful here if you're like lower combat level. I think these guys can hit up to 8 HP, if not like 12 HP. Anyways, once you're here, just quickly mine this ore. You only need 1. If you want to make a copy of the sword for yourself, mine another one. Alright, like that. Yes, if you're attacked, what you can do is basically kind of spam it. Like, for example, this guy attacks me, just keep spamming it, click it, and kind of keep spamming it, and eventually you get it. You can also just, for example, like this. Oops, he attacks me. Come on, attack me. So as he attacks me, I'm trying to mine this. Oh, this guy I guess gave up on me. Come on. So as he attacks me, just spam it. And then eventually you get it. You can also kind of like lose the aggro like that by running to the other corner, and this guy kind of lost interest in me. So that's another way of doing it. So anyway, you only need 2, so you can just basically actually you need 1. Bring 2 if you want to make a copy of the sword for yourself. So now let's go back to Thurgo. Can you make me that replacement sword now? How are you finding those materials? I have everything. You give him the blurite, 1 blurite ore and 2 iron bars, and he makes you the sword. Thank you very much. Just remember to call in with more red berry pies sometime. So if you want a copy for yourself, just drop on the floor and just give him the same material set. Here's another one. And there you go. You have another one just to yourself. So when you return to the squire, which we'll do like right now, you get to keep 1, and basically he takes 1, the squire takes 1. It's pretty much just I think purely cosmetic, unless you want to like try to PK with this just for I guess funsies, but it's kind of a terrible stats. So here we are. I have retrieved your sword for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was seriously worried I would have to own up to surviving. And you gave it a sword. Quest complete. Also have 1 quest point and 12,000 smithing XP. Okay guys, and that's the entire quest. We got to keep a copy of the heirloom sword for ourselves, and as you can see, that is I guess this design is from the blurite ore.